Great to have you back again. This is video number 19 in our series, Keep 'em In. This is video training for direct sales professionals. Yesterday, we went over the strengths of the house shoe temperament. Today, we're going to go over the weaknesses. And like I mentioned, these are not blaring weaknesses. These are not things that just stand out, except that sometimes when you're wondering, is this person possibly a house shoe, it's sometimes the weaknesses that you can recognize and know, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a house shoe. So let me just share a few of those weaknesses with you. Now, house shoes are very quiet. In fact, taken too far, it becomes a weakness of being painfully shy. So look for your associates who never interact, who rarely interact, who are very quiet and withdrawn and keep to themselves. That's probably a house shoe. Now, they're often fearful of trying new things. If you ask them to introduce, or if you're asking them to in some way stand out, or if you're asking them to change something that they've been doing, sometimes they're very fearful of change because they really like the status quo. They like how they've been doing it. They do very well with repetition, so changing things is not their favorite thing. So that is also one of their weaknesses. Another weakness is that sometimes they come across as lazy. And this is because house shoes procrastinate terribly. They procrastinate because, okay, it's true, they never wanted to do the work in the first place. So they will put it off, and then they'll think about it. And then, oh my goodness, they're just too tired and they don't want to get it done, and it just seems like too much work because it actually is work. They're not famous for loving work. So house shoes sometimes come across as lazy. So if you're seeing someone that you feel like, oh, she's just too lazy to get done, or he's never going to get done, he's too lazy, you're probably dealing with a house shoe. Also, another weakness of the house shoe is that they are geared a little slower than any of the other temperaments. I mean, this shoe does not look like it's in a hurry at all, does it? These people flow through life, drift through life slowly, not in a hurry. So they sometimes are pokey. They're late a lot. So they come across as aloof, maybe like they don't care. House shoes are low-key by nature and are many times unenthusiastic. So here you come with your great plan, how we're all going to hit the next level. We're going to have this many meetings this month, so everybody needs to set a goal, and the house shoe appears to not care a thing about what you just said. And they aren't in any way engaged or excited about your ideas. Well, that's just who they are. Showing all that emotion on their face, it's just not who they are. Look at this shoe. Does this look like a shoe that's going to be really excitable? Absolutely not. So it's not that they don't agree with you. It's not that they're not for you. They just may not express it in a way that you respond well to. So know that about your house shoes. That's just one of their weaknesses, that sometimes they look unenthusiastic. And it looks like they don't care, but that's really not the case. They just don't show it. Also, house shoes are usually very indecisive about things. If you're asking them, hey, choose between this or this, what do you want to do? Come on, make a decision. Let's get with it. Oh, they hate that. So that's one of their weaknesses, is they don't like to decide. They'd rather stay right in the middle. So if you know those about your house shoe temperaments, then you'll be able to recognize who they are in your business. You'll also know how to adjust how you're dealing with them a little bit, that those are their weaknesses. Those are the things they shy away from. Okay, so tomorrow's video, we're going to teach you how to better survive in your relationships with your house shoe sales associates by giving you survival tips of dealing with the low-key, sometimes slow, sometimes unenthusiastic house shoes. So we'll see you on the next video tomorrow.